If you're a beginner and wanting to learn Microsoft Copilot Studio, you have come to the right place. In this video, I'm gonna take you through what exactly Copilot Studio is. I'll give you the entire overview, entire components of the platform, and then how you can quickly build your AI agent using the platform. So Copilot Studio, it's a Microsoft product offering. It is a low-code platform to build AI agents. And if you're eagerly waiting to create your AI agents, stay with me. We will definitely create an AI agent today, and you'll learn a way how you can create your AI agents very quickly and effectively. So let's dive into the computer screen. As you see on my screen, I have opened Microsoft website. I'll paste the link in the description so you can also open it up. And you see here, try for free link. To access Microsoft Copilot Studio, you need work or school account. What is work account? Any company account associated with the company domain, and that company should be partner or in some way connected to Microsoft, right? So they will provide some free access for certain period of time, and you can access and try it out. About school account is something which Microsoft ties up with a number of universities, right? So if you get some university accounts or learning accounts that are called as school account, so if you have either of those, you can try Microsoft Copilot Studio. Unfortunately, at this moment, personal Microsoft accounts like Hotmail, the access is not given free. So as you click on try for free, you get an option to provide your work or school email address. Once you type in that email address and click on next, and you are given an option to create an account. Once you have signed up and registered, you can hit copilotstudio.microsoft.com and you will get this landing page where you will see an option to describe your agent to create an AI agent. So you can just use a simple prompt, and based on that prompt, Copilot Studio platform will create an agent for you. We are not going to see this, okay, at the moment. We are going to see other ways to create an agent. So this is one of the way. Once you log into the platform, you get various options here to create an agent, to navigate to the workflow, automation workflows, which are called agent flows as well. And from here, you can see agents, whatever agents you have created. You can import new agents. You see all the agents that you have created. Then you have a section called tools, where you get access to all the different tools. So you can add new tool from here. You can tool are nothing but components that your agent can call, right, based on the flow of your AI agent. So you have options to add new tools in a form of a prompt, agent flow, custom connector, MCP, model context protocol, or a REST API. You can connect your tools depending on these categories. We'll see that later. For now, let's go ahead and click on create. So once you click on this create menu, you get an option to create a new agent from scratch or start an agent with one of the template. So for example, if you're creating a Q&A based agent, so you can just follow this template. You can just click on this template and create your agent out of this template. For example, if you want to create a weather agent, you can follow this template. Voice agent, IT help desk, financial insights. So we will see that later. First, we will create an agent from scratch. Let me click here, new agent. And once you click on new agent, again, you are given an option to provide a prompt. So you can provide a prompt that I would like to create an agent. That agent should extract information from so and so website. You can define a prompt here, and again, on the basis of your prompt, Microsoft Copilot Studio will create an agent for you. But we don't want that right now. I want to configure the agent myself. So I'll just say skip to configuration. Let me provide you the agent name. Okay. So we will call it as Arxiv agent. So some people call this Arxiv, or some people pronounce it as archive. So Arxiv is a database where all the AI research papers are uploaded. This website, arxiv.org, is a library or an archive with all the research papers, scholar articles in the field of computer science, physics, mathematics, all that stuff. We want to build an agent that look up to all the data present in this website, and based on that information, it provides us the response. So let's go here. I'll call it Arxiv agent. We can also change the language if you want your agent primary language to be other than English, you can choose and pick from here. For now we will go with English language. You can change the icon and all this cosmetic changes you can do. For now we will just go ahead and provide the description. I'm just writing a random description. And in instruction you can provide the behavior of the agent, the personality of the agent. For example, whatever you don't want, like you don't want agent to do, you can clearly write those instructions. So we want to be very clear that the information whatever the agent provides, it should come from that website only, and it should not generate its own response. So you can also fill more instructions, but for now, for the simplicity of the demo, let's proceed further. Suggested prompt. Here you can add prompts. For example, when the agent is user is accessing this agent, we can suggest some prompts there. Like for example, type what is this, what is that, like hello, hi. So you can write those prompts. For example, here in the title you can give title, starter prompt, and in this prompt, what is Arxiv. So this is my prompt. Let me save this. So it will appear once we will see how this appears when we test our agent. Then this is knowledge. I'll add the knowledge later. Let me now create my agent. So the studio is creating an agent for us based on all the information that we have provided. So our Arxiv agent is now created and it's available for us to test here from here. We need to configure a knowledge source, because right now agent does not know which repository or which knowledge to refer. Knowledge is nothing but we will provide the information of this website. We will ask agent to look up to this website. So in the knowledge tab we can add that, or we can add it from here as well. So let me click on add knowledge and public website, because that's a public website. You can add various sources, information from various sources. For example, you have some document in SharePoint, you can click SharePoint and choose those documents, choose the SharePoint sites, choose all the other document types. Then we have Dataverse, Azure SQL, ServiceNow, Dynamics. In advanced tab we have a lot of other connectors as well. So all these options which are available, you can add them to your knowledge source, or you can add custom files also. For example, if you have a lot of Word documents, PDF documents, you can upload them. So we will go with public website because our source is public website. Let me click here and let me add the link. Once I add this link, it is asking me, are you a owner of this website? We are not the owner, so I'll not check this checkbox. I'll keep it as it is. If I were to add my own websites, I would have checked this. Arxiv.org has become one of our knowledge source, one of our agents, AI agents knowledge source. So now we have added the knowledge source as well. Here you can find the agent name, agent description. Orchestration is enabled. Orchestration is nothing but the entire end-to-end flow. We will talk about it later. Response model, we are using GPT-4o, which is the default choice. You can change it also from here. For now, let it be the default model. And the instruction is appearing here, which we had added while configuring our agent, while creating our agent. This is the knowledge source we just added. And web search, if you want to enable the web search, you can do that as well. In case the information is not found on this website, it will try to do a web search also. But for now, we are asking agent to be strictly getting data only from this website and nothing, and we don't want anything. In tool, you can add tools that you want your agent to refer or to call certain tools and then get the information from them. But for now, we are building a simple agent based on only one particular knowledge source. So we are leaving them as it is. Triggers, if you want certain triggers that your agent to activate, you can also configure them. And you see one more section called agents. So for example, this agent, you want to configure or build this agent in such a way that it talks to other agent, kind of a multi-agent workflow. So if you have other agents already developed, you can add them from here. Topics. So whatever tabs you see at the top, all those options are available here in the overview sections also. And see this is the suggested prompt we added right while creating our agent. So now let's try to test our agent. In the right hand side you get an option to test your agent. Let me ask some question. What is attention is all you need? So this is my question. What is attention is all you need? It is showing you how it is trying to search the knowledge and then providing us with the response. So this is what our query was, and this is the response that we got from the AI agent. And then it is showing us the references it used to provide us that response. So this is a citation. So in that case, agent is showing us like whatever information I am giving you is based on 3 different sources, and you can click those sources and directly go to them. So if I click there, it is going there to that submission. So you can read that submission. In here, the attention is all you need is the paper that introduces simple network architecture called transformer. So this is in key points. It has summarized it and it has given the citation. So let's say I'll ask him something out of the website. What is automation feed? Let's say, and let's see how it responds. Automation feed is not explicitly mentioned in the provided document. However, based on the context, it could be related to platform. So it is clearly acting as we instructed it to act. And what you see here is activity map. It will just list what were your queries, how much time it took, and it is just a representational of whatever we are doing. So we have tested our agent. Now let me go back to the overview section. So as I was highlighting, all these tabs which you see here, knowledge, if you go to knowledge, these are the individual sections that you see in the overview section also, right? Here, knowledge, tools, triggers. So in the knowledge section, you can specifically go to that particular section and add your knowledge sources, multiple knowledge sources. For example, I can add one more website. I can add a ServiceNow knowledge article. So in ServiceNow also we have KB articles, like knowledge articles. So I can add that link as well. If there is one database and it has a lot of tables inside that, and that contains some information which I want my agent to refer to, so I can add SQL Server to my knowledge. So in that way, this helps. And then we have tools. Again, you can create tools. If you click on create tool, we get some options. So Excel could be one of our tool. Planner, Microsoft Planner can be tool. ServiceNow can be one of the tool. Microsoft Teams can be tool if you want to go with model context protocol. So there can be MCP servers which are already created. So we can add, pick and choose from those, or we can create a new tool also, which is altogether, we can altogether create a new tool that is not available in the existing list. So what tool we are going to add? Any prompt that we want to add as a tool, so we can do that. Any agent flow that we have already developed. Computer use, this is very interesting feature. We will create a we'll cover this in a different video. Then we have a custom connector. We have REST APIs. Any APIs we want to refer within our agent as a tool, we can use this, and obviously MCP. In agents, if you are building multi-agent workflow, and if our agent is a multi-agent which talks to different agents and then provide a response, so we can add an agent also. So if you click here, add an agent, it gives you an option to create and then add, or to select one of the existing agent. If you have already created one more agent, you can directly choose and pick that. For now, our flow is very simple flow, so we do not have any agent to add here. And we have topics. So topics are core building blocks of your agent. Topics can be seen as some additional competency provided to your agent. They define how the conversation dialogue will flow. For example, here you can see start over, thank you, greeting, goodbye. So when you click on start over, these are predefined or already created pre-existing topics. You can create your own custom topics also, or you can modify these existing ones. So in start over, you see the agent chooses, this is the trigger. So the tool can handle queries like let's begin, let's start. So if you type here, right, if a user type here anything like this, then this trigger will work. I'll show you one of the conversation start topic. So which is already, these are some pre-existing topics, right, which are created as part of you creating your agent. So what you see here, whenever the conversation starts, the message that you see here, hello, I am bot.name, a virtual assistant, just so you are aware, whatever, blah blah blah. So this is what you see here, hello, I am Arxiv agent, a virtual assistant. So this message, the entire message that you see, it is configured here. You can tweak it as per your need. So this is one of the example of how you can leverage topic. So these are pre-existing topics already available. If you click on goodbye, so anything if you write here related to this topic, this tool can handle queries like bye for now, no, thank you, goodbye. So let's say if we type here bye, it was not complete BYI, but it will still understand. See, it has triggered this topic goodbye, and accordingly it will provide the response. Would you like to end our conversation? We'll say yes, then it will end the conversation. So this is the importance of topic in Copilot Studio agent. Similarly, you can create your own topic, custom topic also. All you have to do is go here in the topics, and from here add a topic, and you can use Copilot to generate the description for the topic, or you can create it completely from blank. Then we have activity tab. Activity tab will list all the activities that you do with respect to this agent. So how many calls, how many queries you executed. So all those detailed activities, or we can call it activity log or audit log. So all that is logged here, and you can see them here. So remember, while we were testing our agent, this activity was already popping up that time. Then we have analytics. In analytics, once you publish your agent, that time you will be able to track few metrics of your agent, how it is behaving, how it is responding. You will be able to track those metrics. For example, number of users, engagement, customer satisfaction, and more. So in the channels, how to publish your agent now. Now we have created our very simple agent that responds based on the Arxiv data. So now if you want to publish, how you want to expose this to so that somebody can access it to the public domain, and how somebody can access it and use it. You have built a very useful agent and you want to share it with the world. So there are multiple ways here. There are channel is what we call, those ways we call channels here. So you can leverage these many channels and then publish your agent, and people can use it. So for example, a demo website, you get some URL where you can access your agent. Then you can publish it on Teams, MS Copilot, SharePoint, a web app, Twilio, Telegram, through email, through Salesforce, ServiceNow. So a lot of options are available. We will see with demo website. So as soon as we click on demo website, we see here the channel is turned off. This channel is turned off because of the authentication. In authentication, because of the authentication settings, and to change those settings, we have to tweak something. We have to go to settings, security, authentication. So let's do that. Let's close this. Let's go to settings, security, and authentication. So in the authentication, for now, we will say no authentication. This is not an ideal scenario. When you are building an AI agent for any real use case or business use case, you will always keep an option to authenticate it, either authenticate manually or authenticate with one of the Microsoft enabled features, for example, Entra ID or Microsoft 365 Copilot. Just to show the demo, I'm choosing no authentication and saving it. It will give me a warning because no authentication, anybody can access and do wrong things, right? It is not secure basically. But for now, it's just a simple agent which we have created for learning purposes. So I'll select that setting, and this setting is specific to agent. It is not applicable to all the agent that I have created in this platform. It is very specific to a particular agent. So now I have selected no authentication for this agent which we were building. Let me go back and let me click here on demo website. Now it is not giving us that warning, right? So it is asking us a welcome message to introduce your agent. We will keep it blank for now. We are not interested in anything specific. I'll copy this link because at this link I can access my agent now. Let me save this and let me open that. So as soon as I open that link, it's showing some error, latest published version not found. So we got the error of latest published version not found. So, and we see this agent is not yet published. So let me cancel this and click here on publish, and let's try to publish this agent. It is reviewing and verifying all the agent setting before publishing, and it has came up with a review. It's a warning notification. Your agent does not require end user authentication. So in authentication setting, remember we had chose the option of no authentication. So for now that's fine. We will still go ahead and publish this agent. We failed to publish our agent. Try publishing again later. Publish not allowed. So due to some security settings, the agent is not getting published here. We can try to publish it with some other channel, maybe web app. So as a web app, for example, there are two ways to add your agent as a web app. So you can easily copy this code and embed this code in one of the web page of your website if you have a website, or you can run locally if you don't have. You can create an HTML file and just copy this. How you see your agent here, in the same way you can access it, whether it's through demo website or a web app or any other channel. In the similar manner you will see your agent. Let's once try changing the setting. Authentication, authenticate with Microsoft. So it is giving us some information pop-up. Authentication is, this type of authentication is set up for Microsoft Teams, SharePoint, Power Apps, or Microsoft 365 Copilot. Let's go ahead and see if we are able to publish our agent using this option. The changes are saved. Let me go back to the agent and trying to hit the publish. So we have getting the message because you choose Microsoft Authentication and only the channel available for us to publish are these. Let's go ahead and publish. We can close this window and the status will be visible here. And we got the message, the agent is published now. Now let's go to our demo website. The agent is published, but since we have chosen the authentication that currently allows us to only publish on Teams and M365 and SharePoint channel, so it will, demo website option will not work. So let's try to use SharePoint as one of our channel. Let me cancel this and click on SharePoint. In SharePoint, I get option to select a SharePoint site where I want to deploy my agent, and that agent would be available for us. So let me select, I'll select communication site. I can open this site by clicking here, and currently the status is undeployed. So we have not deployed our agent on this site. As soon as I click deploy, it will be deployed. While it is getting deployed, I'll show you the communication site. This is how the site looks like. Now you can see Arxiv agent is available. A few seconds ago it got deployed. To access this agent, we should have Microsoft 365 Copilot license that we don't have at the moment. The agent got deployed, but we are not able to access it due to the license. We have successfully explored multiple ways to multiple channels where you can deploy and where your agent can be accessible. Let me cancel this now. So you can test it, play around here. Let's see if there is something in Arxiv. So it will try to retrieve the information based on this research paper. So the new research papers, AI agent that matters, ML gym. So this is one such example. So there can be n number of knowledge base you want to refer, or you want to configure your AI agent. So it's a very quick and handy, right? You just need to configure your knowledge bases and then build tools. You just need to configure your knowledge source for your AI agent. Then AI agent can respond based on the information available within the knowledge source. You have to collate all the knowledge source. So it is kind of a RAG, right? Based on whatever knowledge source you have, you are ingesting those documents within the platform, within the repository, or within the accessibility of this agent, and then it collates all the information. It indexes all that information. Based on those, it try to generate responses, and then it cites all the references that is using. You can also verify. So this is about configuring, creating agent, and then we have this section here called flows, where you can build your agent flows. Agent flows are kind of automations, the workflow automation. So agent flow offer you a powerful way to automate. You can imagine this as an RPA, repetitive task. For all those tasks you can configure here. You can start building your agent. You can start building your agent flow by describing in a natural language, and it will create a flow based on the prompt, or you can just click it or create it from a scratch through a designer. This is itself is a separate topic to be covered as part of separate video, but it is similar to creating a bot in Power Automate, right? Power Automate Cloud. You can add triggers, you can add all those stuff. In this section we have tools, which I have already shown you how you can create new tools, how you can add new tools, and the categories available on what type of tools you can create. And here we have different options of other components of the Power Platform, like Power Apps, Power Automate, Power BI, and other stuff. So this is a quick overview about Microsoft Copilot Studio, how to build your AI agent using this platform. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. Within minutes you can create an agent that is working for you. I hope you like this video. In case you do, please feel free to share this video. Thank you so much, and let me know if you need more detailed videos on specific topics related to this Copilot Studio.